This system architecture represents a question-answering system for a large corpus of legal documents, specifically focusing on the task of finding similar documents for a given query. User input receives user queries in the form of natural language questions. The user's query is passed to the query processing component. Initiates the retrieval process by sending the query to the query processing component. Query processing preprocesses the user query by tokenizing, stemming, and converting it into a format suitable for vector embedding. Receives the query from user input, performs preprocessing, and sends the processed query to the vector embedding component. Processes the user query and controls the flow of data to the subsequent components. Vector embedding converts the processed query and each document in the corpus into vector representations using an embedding model, e.g., OpenAI embeddings. Receives the processed query and corpus data, generates vector embeddings, and passes these embeddings to the similarity search component. Embeds data into vector representations, enabling semantic comparisons between documents and queries. Similarity search compares the vector embedding of the query to the embeddings of all documents in the corpus using a similarity metric, e.g., cosine similarity. Receives the query embedding and document embeddings, calculates similarity scores, and passes the ranked results to the ranking and retrieval component. Performs similarity search based on vector representations, identifying documents most relevant to the query. Ranking and retrieval ranks the documents based on their similarity scores to the query and retrieves the top-ranked documents as the most relevant results. Receives ranked document results from the similarity search component and presents these results to the user. Determines the most relevant documents and presents them to the user. User output displays the retrieved documents to the user, providing relevant information based on their query. Receives the retrieved documents from the ranking and retrieval component and presents them to the user. Displays the final results to the user, completing the retrieval process. These components are interconnected in a sequential workflow, with each component processing data and passing it to the next. The user input component initiates the process, and the user output component presents the final results to the user. Each component relies on the output of the previous one to perform its tasks. The primary data flow is unidirectional, moving from the user input to the user output. The query is the main input, and the retrieved documents are the main output. Vector embeddings and similarity scores are intermediary data that facilitates the comparison process. The control flow is primarily driven by the user input component, initiating the query process. Subsequent components execute their tasks in sequence based on the received data and send their output to the next component. LangChainExa tools ExaSearch results architecture. This architecture represents the core components of LangChainExa tools ExaSearch results object, illustrating its role in enhancing search capabilities and processing diverse data sources. ExaSearch results, the central object that encapsulates search results from various sources, combines search results from different sources like web search engines and databases and transforms them into standardized document objects. Search results holds search results retrieved from web search engines and databases. Document object transforms raw search results into standardized document objects. Search results represents the raw results obtained from search operations. Provides information from web search engines like Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo and databases. ExaSearch results. Part of a core component of ExaSearch results contributing raw search data. Document object. A standardized representation of information extracted from search results. Encapsulates text, metadata, and other attributes, enabling seamless interaction with diverse data formats. ExaSearch results. Part of. A core component of ExaSearch results, providing standardized information from search results. Search results from various sources are collected by ExaSearch results. These results are then transformed into standardized document objects. This standardized format allows for easy processing and interaction with other LangChain components. The flow of control starts with a search operation that generates raw search results. These results are then passed to ExaSearch results, which processes and transforms them into document objects. These standardized documents can be further utilized by other LangChain tools or applications. ExaSearch results enables the creation of powerful search-driven applications by providing a unified and standardized approach to managing and processing search results from diverse sources, ultimately enhancing the overall search experience.